Are you sick and tired of spending money on lead generation methods that don't work? Guess what? Me too. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 outdated tactics that I still see real estate agents putting their hard-earned money into that don't really produce a result. And I'm going to share with you one specific method that'll change everything for you and allow you to position yourself as a local expert and really supercharge your real estate business. So let's dive into that video right now. Okay, so what are the 3 things that agents are still doing for lead generation that make absolutely no sense to continue to do? And if you're doing any one of these, I would like you to stop, take a look and go, am I actually generating leads from any of these avenues? And if I am, have they ever converted? And if they've converted, what is the ROI on my ad spend? And if you see that it's not really working out and you've tested it and used it for a while, then I highly suggest the one method that I'm going to be sharing with you will negate. You don't even need to do any of these, and you can do it for pennies on the dollar and actually get intentional clients coming towards you. Okay, and I'm going to share all the benefits of using this one method when you start to implement this into your business. It will supercharge your business. So what are the 3 ways that are dead that agents are still doing lead gen through? Okay, so the number one thing that I still see agents doing is some of them are still doing cold calling. I'm not sure why. Do you like it when you get a spam phone call to your cell phone or your home phone? Probably not. Okay, do you pick up? What does it feel like when you do pick up? Do you feel this icky feeling? Do you feel like, why are you calling me? I've cold called before and I have had conversions on it too, I admit. However, if this is your method that you're doing every day, it's like pushing a boulder up a hill. And really take a look at it and say, how do I feel about that? Like if it's something that feels in alignment with you and you don't mind doing it, then keep doing it. And if you're seeing a result, then keep doing it. However, from my point of view, this method is dead. We all have cell phones now. It's not the same as it used to be in the 80s and 90s. So really take a look who you're letting speak into you as well. There's a lot of new techniques for lead generation that can generate intentional leads, okay, people that actually would like to speak with you, or there's a reason to call them instead of pushing your way up a hill. Please, if you're doing cold calling, really reflect on that and take a look and see if it's actually working for you. And if you're doing it honestly and it's not working, stop doing it, okay? Because there's so many other methods that you can be doing as a real estate agent and actually producing a result. Okay, so the number 2 thing that I see people doing is they're still posting on billboards. And you might say, oh my gosh, well, you know what? It's like branding. Yeah, it is branding, but there's other ways to do branding that you can actually track the metrics. Do you actually know how many people are seeing you every day, every week, every month? Okay, and most of the time, and I've taken surveys on this to see what agents are actually paying for billboards. They're paying $3, $5, $6, $1,500 and beyond sometimes, depending on the location and area for a billboard. And you don't even know if you're getting a result. And yes, branding is important. I absolutely agree with that. But if you're using billboards, really take a look at how much you're putting into it and how much you're getting back. You want to track that. Okay, if you have a billboard or 2 billboards and you're spending, let's just say $500 or $600 a month, have you got any leads from that? Really ask yourself, is it really working? Do people really recognize? Because usually when people are driving by, yes, you get some local people for sure, but there's a lot of people I know where I am that are just passing by. They're not even looking for real estate in this area. Okay, so really take a look at that. And again, when I share this other method right here, it's gonna blow your mind. It's trackable, it's intentional, it's value driven, and you don't need to waste all your money on billboards that you don't even know are working. And it's a lot cheaper of a method over here. So that's the number 2. You don't really need to do that anymore. So if you have a billboard, consider this other option I'm going to be sharing with you. And the number 3 method is newspaper. I still see people advertising in the newspaper. Like, really? You're still advertising in the newspaper? I know it probably doesn't cost an enormous amount of money, but let's just say you can put those marketing dollars into something that's going to generate way more of a result for you than going in the newspaper. These are all outdated tactics. Things have drastically changed in our real estate world, but for some reason people still feel the need to do these methods. It doesn't make really any sense to me why you would be doing that. And if you are doing it in the newspaper, think about, like, what is the readership like? How many people are actually reading it? Have people called you from your newspaper ad? And again, you're probably thinking, well, it's branding, Nick. Yeah, again, there's other ways to brand yourself. And who's reading the newspaper? What's the demographic? Really start to take a look at this. Really really start to track your numbers. Your numbers are important. You need to know your numbers. How many leads are you getting from each one of these? What is the result you're getting? What is the turnover? And start to see how much money you're actually spending. If you're spending money on any one of these lead generation methods, ask yourself, does it make sense to continue to do this? All right, so these are the three that I see that are just outdated, and I see specifically the billboard thing, like people's wasting hundreds of dollars, seriously, pissing away hundreds of dollars. And I see people still talk about cold calling. It's like, why? Why push your way to do something? And I also see people, just if we can put it under the same umbrella with the billboards, is, you know, the bus stuff, where they put it on the seat or on side of a bus or on garbage cans. It's like absolutely silly. I kind of laugh to myself all the time when I see realtors do this, when there's so many different better ways to do this that you can get inside people's houses, on their laptops, on their mobile iPads. You can get anywhere and everywhere, and they can see you constantly all the time. Way more a cost-effective way than any of these methods. I'm going to share that with you right now. So this is the old way. This is dead. If you're doing any of these, please consider this new method that I'm going to be sharing with you right now. Okay, so what is that new method that I would like to share with you right now? Will supercharge your real estate business, okay? I'm going to talk about the benefits first, what this will actually do to you, okay? So what this will actually do, when you implement this into your business, it's going to position you as a trusted expert. You're going to be positioned as a trusted expert. The second thing it's going to do is you're going to become a local celebrity. You're going to become noticed everywhere. Like having a billboard, let me just say, a billboard on steroids. You're going to be like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of real estate in your area. Everybody is going to recognize you. You're going to be seen everywhere. And the third thing this is going to do, it's going to be value driven, which means the law of reciprocity kicks in. Okay, you're going to be giving, you're going to be providing value in the marketplace. And guess what? The universe rewards people that gives value, doesn't push their way to get something. Okay, so this is very value driven. What it's going to do for you, and it's going to supercharge you. Guess what? It's trackable. You know how many people are going to see you. You know if it's working, how many leads came in. You know how many listing presentations you're going to get. And you know how many people converted into paying clients. I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that why we're in real estate? So we get paid. So don't you want to get paid? So this is a way to track that. And if it's kind of off or you're not quite getting the views, guess what? You can change it. You can tweak it. You can alter it. You can refine it so it works for you. So what is that method that I'm talking about? That is a game changer in real estate for real estate agents that I believe is the best method right now when you're watching this video to get noticed, to be seen, to position yourself as an expert, to provide value, and to reach out to people that actually want to talk to you. Well, that method is YouTube. And I've mentioned it before, but I really would like you to grasp how important this is. When you are on video, just like this, you get to know my mannerisms. You know how I speak. Okay, my body language, am I open, am I closed? You get to see all that. Simple. YouTube ads, they can cost $5 a day. Guess what? You know how many people have seen you? You know how many people have clicked on your ad? You can get noticed and seen everywhere. Very specific areas too. It's very dialed in targeting. It's not just anybody and everybody driving through. It's people that live where you live. It's people in your neighborhood. That's why this is so powerful. And it's value driven because from your ads, you could offer them something of value. If they're thinking about selling their house, like a lead magnet, a home sold report, a free training if they're thinking about selling their house, a seller's guide, a buyer's guide. There's so many different things. You got to think, if you were selling your house, put yourself in their position of what would be valuable if I was thinking about selling my house, and create something of value around that and give it to them for free off of a YouTube ad. Creates great reciprocity in your life in general, whether they work with you or not. You're giving value to the marketplace, and when you give value to the marketplace, you get rewarded. That's the way it works. YouTube ads, they allow you to get noticed to the people that you actually would like to notice you. It's dialed in so much, the targeting, that you can dial your specific area, you can dial in certain demographics of like income, you can dial in if they actually own a house, so you're not targeting renters. Nothing against renters, but you can target at people that actually own houses, people thinking about moving. That's how targeted this is. It's extremely powerful. You can't do that with a billboard. You can't do that with cold calling, but you can do it with YouTube ads, and it's extremely powerful. On top of that, if you really would like to create value, you can start a YouTube channel and send out a video weekly or monthly to your email list that you're creating from this as well. As people download this lead magnet, you're starting to create a database of people that you can reach out to and continue to send value to. So when they are ready to sell, guess who they think of? It's going to be you. When they drive by your billboard once and they're thinking about selling, they're not going to think about you. They're going to have a whole bunch of other real estate agents, signs that they've seen, other billboards, all that stuff. This is dialed in so much you can set the frequency if you want people to see you 4, 5, 6, infinity amount of times each day. If you'd like. I mean, mind you don't want to be annoying, right? So I usually set it to about 4 times a day for impressions, but you can dial it in that much. This is so extremely powerful, and it is the #1 way to allow yourself to get noticed, to become that local expert that people know, like, and trust, which is important. That's why people work with you, because they trust you. And value driven. None of these are value driven. There's nothing you're really giving. You're asking. You're just being seen here. Like, you're just a stagnant billboard. What does that do? Nothing for anybody. Zero. Posting a picture in the newspaper. What does that do for anybody? Nothing. Pushing your way up a hill to call somebody. What does it do? Nothing. Value driven, notice, trust, like, extremely beneficial for yourself and for your potential clients that are actually looking to sell. It's intentional. You can put it in front of people looking to sell and give them what they're looking for. Okay, so this is the #1 way right now to generate leads. If you'd like support with this, you can click the link below. My team can help you implement this process. It's a sales funnel that works in the background. Once you have your assets set up, the lead magnet, the training, whatever it may be, this works in the background with you, and you can get leads booking to your calendar, and you can follow up with these leads as well. Okay, again, if you'd like support with this, click the link below. There's a link below. You can talk to somebody on our team. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, make a comment below, subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, it incentivizes me to share with you methods like this, lead gen, to supercharge your real estate business so you can generate as much GCI as possible at ease. Simple processes that can get you the results. That's why you got into real estate, and that's what I'm here to support you with. So subscribe to the channel, and I will continue to share everything I have learned in real estate over many, many years. I am Nick Doherty, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. And if you would like to learn more about lead gen, watch this video here. I go over many different ways on how to generate more leads. Okay, I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.